Hey guys, what you doing? Today I'm playing Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. Now, I've kind of been on this kick recently of Konami games. I absolutely love Konami games, but if I haven't already mentioned this, my absolute favorite game franchise of all time is Castlevania, and that is certainly a Konami franchise. So today, we're going to be playing Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. This is usually considered one of the absolute best titles outside of the standard Symphony of the Night and Castlevania 4 that you hear. This is considered probably the best portable title. So, the year is 2035, Japan. Crowds of spectators are gathering around in anticipation of the first full solar eclipse of the 21st century. My name is Soma Cruz, and I am a high school exchange student studying abroad in Japan. I live near the Hakuba Shrine, an ancient shrine with strong ties to Japanese mythology. Mina Hakuba, the only daughter of the shrine's caretaker, is both my classmate and childhood friend. I started making my way to the shrine to see the solar eclipse with Mina, but for some strange reason, I can't read it in the white. The stairway leading up to the shrine felt longer than usual, as if something was trying to keep us from our destination. When I finally managed to get to the shrine gate, and my senses began to... couldn't read it. The pitch black sun holding chaotic darkness, and it all goes in front of the moon, so I can't read the dialogue that I'm supposed to be speaking. It's a good idea. Always, okay. Rule number 1. Right? When you're making any sort of text thing, don't make the words the same color as the paper. Nobody writes on black paper, and that's because most ink is black. So, come on, guys. We're going to forget that. So, yeah, this game came out in 2003 for the Game Boy Advance. And it's funny to think, okay, so 2003, right, is almost 15 years ago, or 14 years ago somewhere. And this was like the pinnacle of gaming. And now we have like the 3DS XL and the 2DS XL and all this other stuff. But this was also cool because you had Soul Trade. And I can't, there's a me. But you could do you could trade souls, different power-ups with other people. And it was really cool because they may want a power-up that you have. Alright, so I never picked the first one, but I will go to the third one. And we'll do this one. My name is... let's see, hold on. There we go, Nugalug. Alright, so we've already seen the intro. Look at these little pixelated Soma. Oh, He's Cruz, so I'm going to assume he has something of a kind of romantic Spanish accent, but I don't know if I can do one well. Hey, looks like he's coming too. Where am I? Whoa, what happened? So you've decided to join us. Did you have a pleasant nap? Huh? Who the heck are you? It's okay, Soma. His name is Kenya Arcado. Son of a gun. That's what happens when you're from the south part of North America and you're trying to say something Eastern. Genya Arcado. Quero. I don't know. Skip the introductions. I have a few questions and I need answers now. Go ahead. Why have you come here? Well, Mina and I were... Hang on. Where are we? We're in Dracula's castle. Oh, that escalated quickly. We were going to go to the shrine to see something great, and we ended up at Dracula's castle. We were in Japan. In Dracula's castle in Transylvania? Huh? Dracula's castle? Are you telling me we're in Europe? No, we're inside the solar eclipse. This escalated from 0 to 10 to 1,000,000. So not only are we at Dracula, we came up to the shrine to see something cool. Not only did we not make it to the shrine, we went all the way to Dracula's castle. Not only is it Dracula's castle, but it's Dracula's castle inside of a solar eclipse. Inside the eclipse? You're insane. Do you think I'm a fool? Soma, listen to him. He's telling you the truth. And she's just randomly on his side, huh? We've known each other since childhood, but it's like, Soma, calm down. Kenya, this guy I just barely met is telling you that we are inside the worst thing that's ever happened to you, and it's the truth. What the heck are you talking about? Give me an explanation. I think this is cool. If Cruz is truly, I mean, he looks kind of like he's drawn as an Eastern character, but like if Cruz is really, if it is a Spaniard name or something of that nature, that's kind of cool because you don't get a whole lot of you have the conquistadors at the time, but you don't get a lot of heroes from Spain. So I don't think it says so. It says he's studying abroad. I'm gonna assume he's supposed to be from America, but like for now, let's just let him be from Spain because I think that it's awesome to have a hero from Spain. And I don't know the difference between a Spanish typical Spain accent, so I'm gonna try and give it just kind of enough like I don't know, androgyny maybe to keep to not try to offend anybody, but also not show how ignorant I am in knowing accents. Well, it's like this. And also, I have no idea how to do a good, solid, accent for this Genya Aricado guy. Huh? An enemy. What do you mean, an enemy? All those enemies. Okay, an enemy. Damn. Protect the girl. Yeah, go back to where you came from. And he just pokes him, throws spears, winged skeleton. What was that thing? So it has awakened. What has? The spirit of the creature you have killed has just entered your body. You have the power to absorb the abilities of the monsters you kill. But why would I have that power? 1 second. Goodness. That was a sneeze so loud I'll have to censor it. You have gained the power. Now you must go to the Master's Chamber. For what reason? Do you not wish to return to your friend with your... do you not wish to return with your friend to your own world? Of course I want to go back. Then go to the Master's Chamber. Then you will understand everything. But I can't just leave Mina here like this. No need to worry about her. I'll put up a protective barrier. But death will most certainly find those who stay here too long. Then I. Yes, only you can save her from a painful death. And you, what will you do? I too have things I must do within these castle walls. Go, set forth. Both your own life and hers are at stake. Alright, cool. So we start out with a whole bunch... There's probably going to be a whole lot of dialogue, but that's probably the most dialogue-y thing. Yeah, that's probably the most dialogue-y thing. I don't know. Whoops. Okay, now we got it. Cool. And then Mina can't say anything, and we can't leave. Okay, so hold on 1 second. I'm going to have to skip this real quick. Okay. Alright, sorry about that slight interruption. Now I got everything fixed. My controller was doing some weird stuff there, so I had to get that all fixed up. Just so that you guys know, I purchased this and all of the Castlevania games, except 2, I think, which I actually have on... Got lost. That I actually own all of those. I bought copies on the Wii U, so I'm using that to actually record this, because it's really, really difficult to hook up a Game Boy Advance to this. The other solutions are Retron. But I don't have the cartridge for this, so I just purchased it. It was like $7.99. I purchased it on the Wii U eShop a long time ago, or the Wii U shop, I don't know, probably about 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and I just play it with a classic controller because that feels pretty good. I play it with a dog bone classic controller, so that's how I'm doing this. If you guys really wanted to know, which you're probably not that interested in how I'm doing it, but that's how I'm doing it. Because it feels comfortable to play, and it looks really cool, and it still has this nice kind of HD feel to it, although it's not I mean, obviously, we're kind of in this odd. You guys can't see it, but like on my, because I'm gonna crop it out. But on mine, you guys are not seeing these envelopes that are running up and down the left side of the screen, left and right. I'm sorry, side of the screen. So I'll crop those out, but a little annoying for me. Not that bad. So this game was really cool because you'll notice, like, I don't remember everything about it, but I do remember some stuff. So wait. Okay, I've already... Wait, no. Alright, let's see. Hold on. Alright, that's better. Sorry, one more adjustment had to be made there. Alright. So, like, you'll notice here in this case, like, I can... Oh, I just threw a spear. But you'll notice, like, in this case, I've got, like... That's a mean-looking... Look at that. He didn't look like he's very happy. Probably don't want to mess with him. We don't. Spoiler alert, we really don't. This game did a good job about making things creepy, because look at how creepy that was. Oh, you know what, though? I'll pause. Sorry. Let's equip, what is this? Better. That's what that is. Casual clothes. And I got a pendant, which gives me more luck. Why does it still look like a knife, though? So what that is that... It says a standard dagger. But it does a lot more damage, so that's what we're going to use. Alright, so like you'll notice like right now... Okay, so first of all, I'm going to say this game... Tasty meat. This game is a little... This game's cool, but I haven't played it in a long time, and it's a little confusing. I do remember some things about it. So the first thing is you'll notice this... I can't go underwater. I can't swim. And that's because later on I'll get a soul that lets me go underwater, and I'll also get a soul eventually that will let me walk on top of this water, which will let me get up to there. So this game was really cool. It was really well done. Now, what I'm going to do in this case, I don't know what Nintendo's doing with Wii shops and all that good stuff, but what I'll do is if they've got a thing on there, I don't think I can put a link down below for that, but what I will do, I might be able to, and I'll try to find one, but I will find a cartridge version if you guys don't do it. I use, so another secret, and I don't want to let the cat out of the bag if you guys are, hopefully this doesn't upset you, but so to record a lot of the video games that I have, I use a Retron, and it's just because it's super easy to do the recording with, because it's all HDMI. It gives me a good picture, kind of smooths the pixels out, everything plays with no latency. I have the original consoles in most cases hooked up as well. For the sake of development, Gravekeeper, backdash by pressing L, that's cool. So that's a major deal. That's the Alucard dash from Symphony of the Night. But like, I have the original consoles hooked up to go away. I have the original consoles hooked up and everything, but they are going through they're going through a switch first off through an AV switch, and then they're going to an AV to HDMI converter, and then that HDMI converter gets plugged into the capture card, and everything looks good, but it's just, I don't know, it's something about it doesn't look as smooth, and I'm kind of looking for, I'm not being a super big purist on this, just because I know YouTube has some compressions that they have to do, and I just want the image to look really good when you guys see it, because I don't want your opinion to be stilted and stifled by the fact that it's like you're like 5 pixels tall on something, and you can see every one of those pixels, you know? So this gives a kind of nice HD image, even though it's still pixeled, right? Pixelated. Gives a nice kind of HD image. Let me eat that tasty meat real quick. Ah, what? There it is. There we go. Because I'm about to go in this big door, this magic door, and that usually means a boss. I think it does still here. Oh, man. It's Hubert. That's Hubert. That's his name. Oh, whoa, hey. Take it easy, Hubert. Nobody wants to hurt you. Nobody's interested in hurt. Oh, he's missing part of his arm. Oh, wait. I almost didn't make it. Oh. Yep. This is Hubert. This is Hubert's life. He was once a big, like, well, look at that. It would be a lot easier if I wasn't using a dagger. Oh, poor Hubert. He's like, no. What did I get? I'm sorry, Hubert. I wonder if I leave and come back if Hubert's head will still be there. Let's see. It's not. Just Hubert's offspring. Carrying on his legacy of throwing away body parts. That's how that came up to be about a castle map. Cool. That's how that came to be about on Hubert, is he lost his legs just like those guys lost their bones. They were throwing bones. He didn't realize he was throwing away useful bones. Threw a femur. He's like, that's one sturdy. Threw a femur, and it was all downhill from there. Lost his legs. Scoots around on, scooted around, and what the heck is that? Is that a scorpion eye? It's a peeping eye. Call those beholders in other games, such as Eye of the Beholder. Which is probably a game I'll end up playing, because I do like that game, and I do have that game. It's an older PC game, and I do have a PC. I don't do my stuff on my PC. This is one of the things. One of the big things is people always, you get asked like what equipment you use. Look at this. What's this? Flying armor. I like this one because it goes, yeah. Wait. Oh, I didn't equip it. Well, then let's do that. Ability? No, these stay on. Soul set. There we go. Flying armor. Bam. Now I should be able to, yeah, there it is. A lot of people typically go about the process of asking, well, what equipment do you use, on all this kind of stuff. And so I'm kind of, I just, if anyone's all that interested, I'll do a big deal on it. Like, I'll do a whole segment where you can actually see the setup. But for now, I'm just kind of telling you, this is for anybody else who wants to start their own YouTube channel. I'm not saying mine's great, big, and successful or anything like that. But I am starting a YouTube channel, and I am very obsessed with quality. And I'm wanting the quality of the video and the quality of the audio to be top-notch. And, whoops. Come on. And so, like, for PC, I actually have an NVIDIA GPU. And with NVIDIA GPUs, some of the higher-end ones especially, which mine's not the highest, newest, best, fastest one. It's like a 980 or 9... It's nice. It's a big one, but it's not the newest one, which is like a 10-something. Plays Witcher 3 fine with the hair engine on and everything. God dang it. But basically, they give you something called Shadow Play on the NVIDIA GeForce Experience. It's super cool. So that's how I do all my capture for PC. I don't like have I don't have the Elgato Pro or anything. I have the Elgato HD60 and that's it. Okay, let's just forget this. Alright, I like these guys. Watch. Fire in the hole! It throws the grenade. It's huge. I love it. He's got the little bayonet here. Zombie soldier. That's kind of sad. Support our troops. By the way, don't kill them. Cause they's people too. Actually, serious on that though. There's a lot of homeless people, and a lot of them are military, and I don't necessarily have a home to offer them, but I do try to give them money whenever I get a chance because I feel bad about that. I don't like our soldiers being, I don't know. I don't like our military when I see homeless like militants, that makes me sad. Those guys worked really hard. All right, just look at how pretty this game is. Oh, here it is. Oh, I thought I was gonna dodge it. I was just like, yep, here it is, got it. That's what I was going to do, and then I changed my mind and expertly blocked the arrow with my face. Come on, this thing's annoying. Oh God, frick! What did he? All right, he just backed off screen. There's no camera. I said off camera. Who films this? Who would have filmed a video? Have you ever thought of that though? Who would have filmed this video game? Because think of it. You think of camera angles, right? And in movies, and you're like, that's good cinematography. And we think about that kind of stuff, but we don't. Can I not get up there? Do I have to double jump now? No, I got it. We think about that, but who does this video game stuff? Like, especially isometric stuff. No, you know what? Isometric would be easier. This is just like a real tight angle lens that is completely fixed to the person. What kind of cameraman would it take to like film a video game looking movie like this? I know we could do it. I know there are very talented movie makers and people that do cinematography. If anybody knows anybody who can... What the heck is that? Is that a scarf? Is that a Harry Potter scarf? Is that a Gryffindor scarf? What is it? Oh, I didn't know he could do that. I didn't know you could blow fire out of your chin. God, I hate these things. Come on. Have at you. That's actually a point of... Oh, he could stretch that far too, huh? Here, you know what? Taking the scarf and leaving. You've been great. Alright, what does the scarf do for me, though? Cool, okay, that'll help me. I was like, wait a minute. Ability? No, wait a minute. God dang it. What is it? Sleep? No. No. Maybe? Oh, that could have helped. Could have just done it that way, but whatever. That's just a beast... what is it? Bestiary? Is that what that is? Yeah. Equip. Of leather plate now, that helps. And the scarf would help my defense. So warm and but it doesn't change what you... Did I take my knife away? No, there it is. Look at that. Anyway, if anybody knows how to do, like, if anyone's really into cinematography and such and can do a video game-esque video, like filming real people, like a platformer, that would be awesome. I would certainly watch it. Probably would subscribe to your channel if you could do stuff like that too. That's not like a bribe or anything. That's just me saying, like, I really would probably be very interested to see that. And if that's the kind of content you produce, then you would have a fan. Son of a gun! I couldn't make any floor. I couldn't make any of those jumps. It's purple today. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, there we go. I don't always get... This is my thing. And I kind of like that they try to break up the monotony of a typical Dracula story. But I never did get why... We'll look at this one. Like in this one, why are they in a solar eclipse? Why does it need to be in Japan? Japan has got... Like, why Japan? Why did Dracula all of a sudden say I need to go? That having been said, I am from Texas, right? And live in Texas now, and that is, I don't know why, but for some reason, that's where Bram Stoker was like, oh yeah, let's have the hero be from Texas. And Bram Stoker was an Irishman, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't get that either. Maybe that's what it is. It's part of honoring the... Let's just pick a random place on the planet and see what happens. Maybe it's because Konami is a Japanese company and it's kind of cool to do that. I don't know. But why Japan? Why Texas? Bram? I've always called him Bram. I don't know if it's Bram or Bram. It's up to, I guess, people. Whoever wants to pronounce it. I don't guess he's... I don't know. I don't guess it's a big deal, but you know. Look at him. He's like, ooh. Ooh. The eyeball actually follows you. That's really cool. It's a feature I wouldn't have expected of the Game Boy. Wait, go away. This thing is hard to kill. Go away. Got you. Yeah, I don't know why. But yeah, he picked a guy from Texas. Which all makes you think. Makes me think. Makes me think because I'm from Texas, right? Why didn't he pick, like, North Carolina? Why wasn't it like, this guy's from North Carolina? Why wasn't it somewhere that was a little bit more relevant for that time period? Because Texas, well, I guess Texas was kind of prevalent at that time. I don't know. When was Dracula, what year was Dracula written? Let me see. I'm going to look it up real quick. What year was Dracula written? I'm going to stand up here, though, because I don't think those zombies can climb stairs. Let's see. Dracula novel. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, I don't like swipe. It's the only thing that I know can autocorrect my Dracula to detect. Okay, hold on, wait a minute. There we go. Dracula, 4 out of 5 on Goodreads. 88% of people like this book. That's irrelevant because it's considered a classic. And I like the book. Oh wait, no, they've gotten me. I just became another statistic. Let me look at this though, for real. Okay, it was published by, I'll say Bram Stoker in 1897, and it was published in the United Kingdom. Wait. It's Quincy Morris is the character that was from Texas, I think. Wasn't he? Let's see if we can find him. Quincy Morris, yeah. Fictional character, human male in the novel. Rich young American from Texas. One of 3 men that proposes to Lucy Westenra. Maybe I've been reading that wrong because I think I've always read that Westerna. Quincy is friends with the other 2 admirers, Arthur Homewood and Dr. John Seward. Even after Lucy is chosen between them, as well as Jonathan Harker, carries a rhino head Bowie knife at all times, and at one point he admits that he is a tailor of tall tales and a rough fellow who hadn't perhaps lived as a man should. Quincy is the last person to donate his blood to Lucy before her death. So Quincy, from Texas, doesn't really make sense. If we look at it, where everybody else is from, he's just from Texas though, which is cool, I guess. But like, why? So that's the thing. Why come from Texas? Whoops. Why come from Texas? Wait, hold on. Jonathan Harker. Where's Jonathan from? Okay, wait, hold on. I'm not terribly interested in that. Okay, he's a solicitor from England. And then Quincy's from Texas. All right, so they kind of mixed it up, but I don't get why. I still don't get why he's from Texas. I don't get that. Let's see. Dr. John Seward is a physician from England as well. So yeah, so that, I don't get why they did that. So like, so we have an Irish author writing about a Valachian. I got leveled up for punching him in the crotch. Punch him in the nuts, level up. That's how it works, guys. Can I drop down? Yeah. So yeah, we got an Irishman, right, writing about some Englishmen and a Valachian, right? Makes sense, right? Wallachia is over there in Europe. And then you've got an Irishman, and Ireland is also European, right? So that all makes sense. And then you pull one random guy into the mix who is, I'm gonna die if I don't use something. Let's do this. Potion. Those little things make fingernails that they throw at you, which I don't really care much for. I don't like this guy either, though. But then they randomly picked a guy from Texas, and I'm like, I mean, it's cool. I'm not upset about it. I'm just curious. I'm like, well, What possessed you to do that? All right, we're gonna save it here. What possessed you to go ahead and pick a guy from Texas to do this? And so I guess it's just about as random that they're just like, Japan, because Japan, not a part of Europe. That's a part of Asia. So, uh-oh. Oh, hello there. Hello. You're a human, aren't you? Relax, my name is Graham. Let's just say I'm a missionary. Well, I'm Soma Cruz. You weren't in here before. You weren't here in this shrine before, were you? How did you get here? I'm not sure. I went to the shrine gate and boom, I was here. I see. Can I ask you a question? Go ahead, I don't mind. Is it true that this is Dracula's castle? It most certainly is. But isn't Dracula's castle in Europe somewhere? In theory, yes, but his true castle exists somewhere else. His true castle? Yes, it's a well-known fact in the underworld. Do you believe in vampires? Well, no. I thought the story of Dracula was made up, actually. No, it's all true. It was leaked to the outside world. Usually the church handles these things with utmost secrecy. Over the course of time, Dracula has resurrected many times, when people lost faith and craved chaos and destruction. So, are you trying to tell me now that Dracula's been resurrected? Graham kind of looks like me he's clean shaven though, because I've got that kind of like long blonde hair in the back, but I don't have brown eyes. Purple's my favorite color though, so I like his tie, and my eyes are blue. No, Dracula perished in 1999. So Dracula's been dead for 18 years from my point. From their point, it's only been 4 years. You know of the prophecy of 1999, don't you? Nostradamus' great prophecy. That's right. Dracula was resurrected exactly as he predicted. But vampire hunters destroyed him completely. They ended his regeneration cycle by sealing his castle, the symbol of his demonic power inside the darkness of an eclipse. And that eclipse is where we are now. Yes, but there's still more to the story. There's more. In the year 2035, a new master will come to the castle, and he will inherit all of Dracula's powers. But that's... Yes, that time is now. I'd better get going. Is that all then? Oh yes, thank you. Farewell and be careful. Yes, you do. I don't know, with that voice, I don't know, it's probably not great, didn't sound great over the microphone, but I don't know why, but the guy that I'm envisioning Soma to be with that voice, it just makes him even that much cooler. Because I love that voice, is that kind of like sultry, like Spaniard voice. I think that's cool. To me, that's just an awesome accent. I'm not saying I do it well, but just like the way that I imagine it to be in this case makes it... God, these go away. What the heck was that? Okay, cool. So I can... that's a little tougher than... God. The screen transitions the minute you go one step too far, so I couldn't glide over to my... It's like, Okay, so that's all that was. I didn't even need to glide. Every time you go off screen, you lose... Like, the enemy comes back, so it's like, Good, sweet... Okay. Go away. What is this? $100. A $100 coin. I'm not all that familiar with different forms of currency. I don't know of a $100 coin. If there are $100 coins, send me pictures, please. That'd be awesome. What the heck? I would like this thing to die. There we go. Yeah, if there are $100 coins, like if your currency has $100 coins, send like a picture or something if you can, or just let me know at least. That's just like everywhere I know, it's always bills, just because paper's not as heavy. If you got to carry $300 around, you carry 3 bills instead of 3 coins. Coins can roll into the seat. Bills are a little harder. Go away. That was a quick save point from one to the other, so we're okay. I think we're doing good. I think we're doing well. Look at me standing there all stoic. But enough talk. Have at you. I don't have a sword there, so it doesn't move me good. It's a little knife. It's a little dagger. The first weapon I started out with was my pocket knife. I went to frickin' Gander Mountain or something, bought myself a goddamn, Winchester pocket knife. I hate oons. That's what those are. I'm probably gonna die. Just throw his bones. Okay, let's just jump over. Can I? Nope. So guess who's not going in the boss house then? Frick. All right. So here's what you have to do. Pro tip here, or whatever you want to call it. MLG Castlevania MLG Game Boy strats. Go save your game again, because it refills your health every time. And I lost almost 300 health. Just doing that. And then next... let's just do it this way. It's annoying, but I'll do it. Throw that spear right into the bones. And now I only lost like 40 health. What the heck is that? There's a little skull with a little shuriken in it. Oh, it's a manticore. Manticore! No! Let's keep doing this. I could be wrong. I think the manticore loses pieces of its body. Oh no! 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 Okay, and then of course it's poisonous. And it wiggles the tail. It wiggles his little tail. He's happy. So I can't take another hit. Like that one. That hit. But I did save my game on that little upstairs thing. So we're not too far away from it. This was actually a lot of fun, so I do intend to come back to this probably a little bit later and give it another whirl, give that boss another whirl. I may use the sword, though, even though the sword won't do as much damage for me. I may give that one a shot, but this was actually fun. So I guess you guys know kind of what I look to do in these, and hopefully you enjoy them. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. As I've always said, leave a comment down below letting me know what kind of games you might be interested in seeing me play, and I will definitely look at getting to those and trying to get that put up for you. But in the meantime, and coming up next, round 2